Rice floss with Malabar flowers, a simple but memorable dish. There are dishes that at first glance seem very simple. Just sticky rice, a little green vegetable, a few spoons of salty fried minced meat, but when combined with care and sophistication, they become dishes that people will remember forever. And today, I want to tell everyone about such a dish. A sticky rice dish that is both delicious and beautiful, simple, but still full, very easy to make at home. That is, sticky rice with spinach flowers mixed with salty fried minced meat. A lightly rainy day, and the first rice floss, I came across this sticky rice dish by chance. It was a drizzly, cool morning, and there was only a bowl of white sticky rice, a bunch of young Malabar spinach from the garden, and some minced meat in the fridge. I was going to cook porridge, but suddenly thought, why not try making Malabar spinach sticky rice? I had never done it before, but a simple idea flashed in my mind. Keep the pure taste of sticky rice, pure white color, add the green color of Malabar spinach flowers, mix with rich fried meat. Will it turn into something good? And, you know what? After just one try, I fell in love with the sticky rice dish. Ingredients. Close, easy to find, but must be intelligent. The ingredients to make Malabar spinach sticky rice are not complicated. You just need to prepare. Yellow flour sticky rice, about 500 grams. Choose the type of rice with even grains, not broken, milky white, and lightly fragrant. Soak the rice for 6 to 8 hours before cooking to ensure the sticky rice is not hard. Malabar spinach, a moderate bunch. Choose young, clean, undives. Not too much, but must be fresh. Ground pork shoulder, about 150 to 200 grams is enough for 4 to 5 people. Can be replaced with minced chicken or lean meat, both are delicious. Seasoning includes salt, fish sauce, dried onions, a little pepper, and if you like, add a little fragrant sesame oil. In addition, if you can prepare 1 to 2 small fresh flowers, portrait, chrysanthemum, butterfly flower, to decorate the sticky rice dish when finished, the dish will be more complete. Preparation, a gentle stage like a quiet morning. I start by soaking the sticky rice. After washing and draining, I put the rice in a large bowl and soaked it in warm water overnight. The next morning, when the rice grains have fully expanded, I rinse them again with cold water, drain them thoroughly, then mix a small pinch of salt into the rice, just a pinch, so that when the sticky rice is cooked, it won't be bland, but will still retain the pure flavor of the rice. I carefully picked the spinach leaves, only took the young leaves, washed them, soaked them in salt, and drained them. This is the highlight of the dish, because instead of chopping them finely, I separated each spinach leaf in half, then used scissors to cut them into long, thin strands like flower petals. They look like young green ribbons, very beautiful. I didn't grind them, didn't pound them, didn't boil them thoroughly, because I wanted to retain the sweetness and natural toughness of the leaves. Steaming rice. Keeping each grain of rice sticky and not breakable. I use a steamer lined with a thin cloth to prevent the sticky rice from sticking to the pot. Before steaming, you can mix the spinach into the rice to steam together, but I prefer to steam it separately so that the vegetable cooks more lightly while still retaining its crispiness. Steam the sticky rice for 40 minutes. Halfway through the 25th minute, open the lid and lightly sprinkle a few spoons of warm water mixed with a little coconut milk and a pinch of salt on the sticky rice, so that the rice grains are shiny and soft, but not dry. In the meantime, I stir-fry the meat, making salty fried minced meat the soul of rice sticky rice. This is the rich part, making the flour sticky rice dish more flavorful. Eating a piece of fragrant white sticky rice with a bit of green spinach dipped in sweet and salty fried meat has both a rustic taste and depth. Completion. A plate of fragrant and beautiful rice like a painting in the early morning. When the sticky rice is cooked, I gently mix it with shredded spinach if it has not been steamed before. The sticky rice is still hot, the ivory grains, mixed with the green color of the leaves, the faint scent of coconut, lightly smoking, already feels warm. When the sticky rice and spinach are mixed well, the fried meat has also cooled down, become firm, and the aroma fills the whole kitchen. I pour the fried minced meat into a large bowl of sticky rice, then use large chopsticks to stir evenly. Note, do not mix too hard to avoid breaking the sticky rice grains, and do not let the meat pile up in one place. Each time you stir, the soft, sticky rice will wrap around the golden meat, occasionally dotted with a few strands of green spinach, creating a symphony of color and flavor. At this point, the sticky rice has become a unified whole. Soft, savory, fragrant, slightly crispy, moderately rich, not greasy like sticky rice with chicken or sticky rice with chicken. Pick up a piece and put it in your mouth. The first feeling is the stickiness and smoothness of the sticky rice, then the salty and sweet taste of the fried meat, then the faint aftertaste of the light spinach, very natural and pleasant. Eating hot sticky rice is best, but even when cold, this sticky rice dish still retains its softness and moisture, not dry and hard. No need for dipping sauce, no need for fancy side dishes, just that is enough. A simple sticky rice dish with many layers of flavor, gentle but profound. Sticky rice with spinach and minced meat, seemingly very ordinary, actually carries within it a small corner of the neatness, silence, and love in the Vietnamese kitchen. Looking at the sticky rice dish at that time, rustic but full of life. I usually make this dish on weekends, when I'm not in a hurry to go out and I'm not under pressure from work. A plate of sticky rice with Malabar spinach, nutritious, easy to eat, not too greasy, is the perfect choice to start a slow day. What makes me love sticky rice with Malabar spinach is not only the taste, but also the gentle and simple spirit it brings. In an increasingly hurried life, many people like fast food, strange dishes, expensive dishes. But sometimes, just a plate of hot, steaming sticky rice, with fragrant sticky rice, with green vegetables from home, with flavorful fried meat, is enough to calm the heart. Sticky rice with spinach and minced meat sounds simple, but to make a dish of sticky rice with the right taste, color, and emotion, you have to put a lot of things into it. Sophistication, love, and even a little artistry. Once I made this dish for a close friend, someone who has been away from home for a long time. He took a bite, then smiled and said, "It's like sitting in the backyard of my grandmother's house when I was little, with sticky rice, fried meat, and leaves that my mother just picked from the garden." At that time, I just kept quiet and smiled, because Vietnamese cuisine sometimes doesn't need much talking. It touches each person's memories. Because every dish, no matter how simple, can become memorable if we give it a little time, a little care, and a little emotion. Sticky rice with spinach flowers doesn't need to be reserved for a big party, nor does it need anyone to praise it. Just you, the cook, smiling when taking the first bite is enough.